Hi, this is Abdul Aziz Khan with my today's commentary on some news channels. So we start from CNN as usual, and still China and India are taking the top and removing this guy to a sideline. So, but I know he would not like it. So why India and China are fighting on such a place, like we discussed yesterday as well, that both countries are basically following a kind of map that they think that they should be they should cover the boundaries of that map. Like China has a map of Greater China, India has a map of Akhand Bharat, but the problem is that some places of the map they overlap with each other. Also, China is more powerful, so if you are powerful, then your map has more value. And India, the problem is that India is already broken down in many pieces, like Pakistan, Kashmir. This is already separate. So same like Bangladesh and Nepal and some small states like Sikkim and Bhutan, which are much under Indian influence, but still they are separate as well. So India's map is already shattered, and India is, even though it's a big economy, very powerful, but since Modi has taken over, it looks like that the thing that is hurting US as well. I mean, the country basically excels on its diversification. If you are a diverse country, and if you can live and let live the people, then you prosper very easily. This is the model which uh, many big countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, which are, you can say that they show to be very powerful. I mean, the look and feel of the country is very powerful because um there is no racism, there is no big differentiation between different kind of people. So the country prospers very easily. But since Modi has taken over and India has gone in a very it's plunged in a very deep valley of racism, which is based on Hindutva, the religion of Hindus. So since then, India is losing its place very, very fast. So the point is that if India wants to have a strong basis to look and feel very powerful to the outside world, then it must adhere to diversity within inside. Otherwise, it will be burning like we saw the US was burning a few days ago. So, but still, I mean, even if you are powerful or you are not powerful, China is powerful right now, and this is a very sure kind of thing. So now India has come in front of China, and it will not be very easy task for India. So let's leave it for a while because China has already made the damage. The damage was already done. And now let's see how India responds because Indian response is still awaited. No responses yet. We have not seen Mr. Modi saying anything. Maybe he's waiting for some karma to hit China, but karma don't work in your favor all the times. So Trump asked China's Xi for re-election help and told him to keep building concentration camps. So this is what the big friend of uh, President Trump, John Bolton, has written in his book. While he was sitting on a very influential position, he was keeping very quiet, and now he has just spoken up a lot of things. So let's see. I mean, a lot of people are saying that why Bolton did not say it on the right time. So he has betrayed from the country. So this is another debate. Let's see. But right now it looks like that just to debunk this allegation, Trump has just signed an executive order, a kind of thing, and he has asked China to explain its position for the uighur area, for the people who are for whom China is known to be building concentration camps. So Trump is trying to uh, make this allegation looks like that it's a wrong allegation. So, but personally, I mean, I'm not very sure. I mean, no one knows what is going on here. But personally, I'm very sure that this allegation may be true as well, because this person, to get re-elected, he can do anything he can do. So let's see. Further, some cops pointed a gun to a group of teens and neighbors stepped in to protect them. So people are now, people in US, now they have to protect themselves against the police. This is a simple message that police is not, because the problem is up till now we don't see any big legislation or any big reforms in the police. Some states are talking about defunding, but defunding is also not the only option. I mean, you have to make very concrete reforms. So we should go further and not too many. A man fired after video shows him tearing down kids' Black Lives Matter signs. So cannot comment a lot. I mean, a lot of people, they are still, I don't know why, but they are not taking it uh, seriously. Sometimes you really don't like a thing from your heart, but just to keep up with the society, just to make people look like that you are a good guy. Like for example, sometimes you are on in a hurry and you are on a red light. The light is red and you are in a hurry and you are willing to pay the cost of like for example, it will be how much, $100 or whatever, but you see a police car standing on that place, then you know that if I cross it now, it will make me more delay. Police will come, they will catch me, and this kind of thing. So you, even you don't want to stop, but you stop. I mean, so it's the same kind of thing. I mean, maybe some of the white guys, they don't like this slogan of Black Lives Matter, but right now this is a slogan which has traveled the whole world, and even if you like it or you don't like it, you have to show that you follow it, otherwise it will become a big problem for you. So let's go towards BBC. So the same story is here as well. Trump and Bolton. What is the truth that toll? Some people feel that the toll is much higher than what is being shown. This is maybe this is right or wrong. I mean, so what if all viruses disappear? We know that everything has a purpose other than killing people. Even the police is not that bad. They also have a purpose other than killing black people. So just ending everything, I mean, like for example, removing all the viruses from the world will not bring anything good. A lot of viruses are doing a lot of good things as well. So let's go further. And India and China protesting over clash. I mean, what is good in protesting? I mean, so China is going good and good and good. So In BBC again, we don't have any further big news. Pandemic is there, and pandemic is changing a lot of things. The first thing I bought when the shops reopened. So a lot of people, they are just alive to shop. So they are happy now because shops are open. Chinese company building expressway in Serbia. A vaccine looks to be coming. She is talking to African guys. Beijing is battling for the new corona cases. This is one big thing. They have closed off management resumed in all communities. Like they have sealed some specific areas, and if someone wants to go there, then he has to show a lot of documentation and follow a lot of procedures. So China is trying its level best to contain the resurgence of um, corona in Beijing, but let's see. So China is building in Serbia, and China is doing all good things, but still corona is also coming back to China. So Turkey is now president of UN General Assembly. So I don't know it's a good news or bad news for the people. Uh, India death toll is also rising on a daily basis, more than 400, 500 people. And China, Pakistan also getting around 100 people on daily basis. So things are not good, and corona is hitting really hard in this area. So let's go to this news. Hydrochloroquine, the thing that our friend Trump has tweeted everything he done, and he said that this is the thing, and now they prepare millions of dosage of this thing, and now FDA has stopped it. So I don't know. Maybe they should ask Trump to to take these drugs because they make millions of it, and now they came to know that it's of no big use. So India, China, Bolton and Trump, these are the main headlines still. So White Lives Matter painted on African American monument. Still this person has given his life, and things are still not fully subsided, but um, it looks like that the people sitting on the high places uh, in the US government, they are not ready to listen. So North Korea, South Korea also not very happy with each other, and this Trump signed bills for sanction on China officials over Uyghurs. So Trump is showing that basically he's with the Muslims of China, which I think it's very strange kind of thing because he's just trying to save his face from the allegation of his former advisor, because the former advisor says something at least 100% different than what he's doing right now. So apart from that, let's go to writers, and here also one news. It was here, but it is now gone. Let me try to find if this news I can find somewhere else. So COVID cases and deaths are going high and high in US. There is resurgence again in some cities, and stock are also going down because of the second wave fears. The air maintenance firms have a big loss because there was no sales. So maybe they will also ask money from the governments. This is the good thing. I mean, these companies, I mean, if you are not able to do, a lot of companies are not able to make anything during this pandemic. So what does it mean? I mean, you should have, these are big companies, they should have big strategies, not only reliance on the public sector, reliance on the money of the taxpayer. I mean, so I could not find that here. This is here. New coronavirus cases in New Zealand rattle public confidence. This I mentioned by chance. I mentioned this yesterday or day before yesterday. That I was feeling that this New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda, she uh, when they don't had any cases for 3 weeks, she just declared that everything is fine, and then they allow one big match going on with people not following any SOP and not wearing any mask or not social distancing. And now they came to know that there are a few, around 3 cases. Two women from British, they came and they were allowed to go home on humanitarian basis. And now they were positive, and now they are searching the people who these two women have already met. So this may be, I mean, this may be an early joy, and this early joy can cause a very big uh, price to New Zealand. But we wish and pray, because New Zealand PM is generally she is very good lady. She takes care of a lot of things, but everyone can make mistakes. So let's finish today's headlines, and let's meet tomorrow. Our friend is in some kind of hot waters, but I think he likes it because these hot waters make him in the headline news. So see you tomorrow. Goodbye.